Was great as soon as I hit the button.
Yeah, what?
All right.
I said, oh yeah, I'll shut the curtains.
Yes.
Lucky.
Hey guys,
Yes.
welcome to a very different show.
For you, on the 17th of June, 2022,
That's right, everyone.
your manifesting questions answered live. Why is it very different?
Oh, you're gonna
I need to
find
get
out.
my hand under. Yeah,
Oh, I love when you cuddle in close.
I'll find out.
Very, very
Okay.
ordinary, extra. Yeah, that too.
So, go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Yeah, go there, do that.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Go there. Hey, I figured out the maths this morning, right? Manifesting Mastery course takes about 15 minutes per day. That's 1/4 of an hour,
Yes.
right? So if you have 24 hours in a day and you multiply it by 4, 1/4, that's what? 96.
Yes.
1/96th of your day
Yes.
for 97 days at just about $1 a day.
At 90 days.
Well, 90 days,
Yes.
$97, right?
Oh, yes. Got you.
Oh my God, everyone, right? Talk about easy peasy pumpkin pleasy.
Easy
Hey.
peasy, pumpkin pleasy.
Somebody hashtag it.
There you go.
It's a very different show today, Stella Jim, Tony Doyle, Triple D and MM people.
Okay. And for...
Hey, see, I wrote it there too. A very different show.
I know you wrote it, but I don't see it. But I guess we'll find out how it's very different.
Yes, we will.
For refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. So, Victoria, we've got a couple questions.
We've got more than a couple.
Yeah, we'll see how good they are.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll dive straight in.
Very,
The first one
very.
is from Joshua in Manifesting Mastery, How to Stop Winning.
That's right.
And Joshua asks, how do I stop winning so much? Wow. Winning or whining?
Winning.
Winning.
All right.
That's what I thought.
By the way, this is a very different question, and it's a really good one, right? Oh, Monica thinks she answers her own question. Cool. For some reason, I didn't see it in the comments. I saw it in the comments earlier, but not recently. So if you still
Great
want us
that
to
you
dive
answered
into it, put a little version of it up because I don't have it here because it wasn't there when I looked there earlier. But, right? So how do you stop winning so much? God, there are 3 main ways you can stop winning so much.
Why? Hang on, I don't get it. Why would you want to stop winning?
I have no idea.
much?
But I suspect that we're going to explore some gold with it because it's a very different show.
It's a very different question.
All right, cool. Yeah, I don't have your question, Monica, because I didn't see it when I was doing this. So I saw it earlier, but I didn't see it when I was doing this. So I'll need you to put up a quick version of it right when we're at the tail end of this one, if you would. So, ready?
Okay.
How do you stop winning so much? Cool. Number 1, start blaming shit that don't matter. Sticky tape, your history, your body, your spouse. I mean, why do you get married? To blame her, right? And her body and her history, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to stop winning so much, start blaming shit that don't matter. Number 2, right? So
Yes.
how do you stop winning so much? Oh my God. Start trying to make things better.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
It's like, you know what? I'm going to
Yes.
make things better.
Yes.
Oh my God. That turns you into a judge, right? Because you can judge or you can give life to things, right? All the time. Judge, 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 judge. Don't bother. Right? What do you want? Victoria and I have had some amazing discussions over the past 2 days about this.
Yes.
I mean, really good ones, right? Because it's like for fudgesicles, right? Why don't they just,
Yeah.
right? In all
Yeah.
seriousness, at the end of the day, it's like, you know why? Because they want to whinge, or they don't believe. But how do I stop winning so much? Whinge, buy into the new world order.
Have quibbles.
Quibblies. I love quibblies.
I love that word for
Quibblies.
it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, Joshua, this is great. Monica, if you can bang in your question real quick, we'll run with it. If not, hold on to it till the next to the bit. Because I don't know what happened to it. It was there earlier, but it wasn't there when I did the thing. So, interesting.
Okay.
So, ready?
So, yeah,
Set.
so that was for Joshua.
In
Thank you very much for your question,
manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Joshua.
By the way, it really is a valid one. I mean, how do you wreck your car, right? Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
Monica, this will be good.
Quick version. Been struggling with losing weight. Seem to have been able to, but only if something's wrong, like if I'm sick or a loss of something, a loss
right.
of appetite. Unaware how, but struggling to do it with working out and eating healthy. can't seem to nail a scene.
All right, cool. So it really, see, I do a couple of revisioning kind of things around shit like this, right? So you lost weight before, right? How'd you do it? There's the question. How'd you do it? Well, I got sick, right? How'd you do it? I got hit by a bus, whatever the fuck it is. And someone will say, you shouldn't say things like that. It'll happen to people because words have power. No, they don't. So it sort of goes back to Joshua's thing as well. So this whole thing of you've been struggling with losing weight, have been. Are you imagining you will tomorrow? Right, there's the fun thing. Because when I imagine my body doing some radical changes, as far as I can tell, the only thing that happens is like the olives last longer.
The what?
The olives. Have you noticed the olives?
When you get sick, you don't feel like them.
No. See, I imagine my body being radically different, and I notice the olives last longer.
Don't get it.
Go look in the fridge. Believe me, you'll say, 20, you got to eat these. They've been around for a while. We have to use these up, right?
Okay.
Joel, triple D, just because you haven't doesn't mean you can't, right?
Yes.
This is so good because, so you take some of those old things, just revise them. You lost weight easily, right? You lost weight and you had fun doing it, right? I imagine some radical changes in my body. And for some reason, I imagine the pool opening. For some reason, olives last longer. I could imagine all kinds of struggle, but she can't keep her hand off me, right?
Right.
So here's the thing. You can't nail a scene. What would be different if you were at your chosen weight? Yeah, I just noticed she can't keep her hand off me. So I just imagine, woman. See, imagine making this face. Get your hand off me, woman.
It's a problem.
Yeah, I got this problem. I can't get shit done. I try to get shit done. I write Tony Doyle, hey, I'm working on some shit. And it's like, woman, I'm trying to work on shit for Tony Doyle. Praise the Jesus.
Yeah.
Right? And here's the thing: if you just nail the end, and you revise some of the old houses that didn't work out all that well, like, I made a lot of money when I got hit by the bus. So I'm imagining up twice as much money with half the buses. So does that mean you get hit by a Volkswagen, right? Just like, fuck. You get to get out of your head. But more on that later. This is great. I'm glad you tossed it in, Monica.
Yeah, good on you, Monica.
And Dr. Brian, you're here, right? I love that you played the little Bill Clinton theme song for me, right? so Victoria goes, what is that? Says, that's my doctor.
I know. I did wonder what it was.
That's your doctor? Yeah, come see him, right? So that was excellent. So if y'all get bored, right, when y'all go, radio, right, I need something to watch, go watch Dr. Brian play the guitar, right? It's good fun, right?
Yeah.
So, Victoria,
okay, excellent.
Let us continue. Mambo number 5, right? That's the Monica theme song. It is. A little bit of Monica in my life.
Okay, the next question's from Terri on Facebook. I want to say yes, but Terri asks, what do you do if you want to say yes to something, like really want to say yes, but you need to have a certain amount of money and you physically haven't got it? Like, say, for a course, a concert, a holiday, whatever.
What do you get to say no to? This whole thing with the little Yes Method recording thing, this was all crass commercial for the Yes Method. Go to freeneville.com, type the word Yes Method in the search box, you'll find it. Terri, my God's sake, you're here.
Is this for Terri?
Yeah, this is for Terri. You're here. Right, cool.
Now everyone knows it's you.
It's you, yes. Terri. Right. Now, this is really cool, right?
Yes.
So, you said yes to putting up a post, right? I got to be honest. I don't go in that group much. I post my shit there, and I don't go in there, right? Yeah. And so I go in there, and for whatever reason, you imagined up an answer, didn't you? So you imagined up an answer from a guy that doesn't go in that group all that much except to post shit and run. I'm like a ninja in that group, right? So here's what's really cool. You get to say no to the middles that you think matter. Joelle, Triple D, says, love the Yes Method. What are you doing? Jesus. Anyway, Bruce has a middle name.
What is that middle
Jesus.
name?
Right?
Yes.
So you get to say no to having these middles matter, right? Here's the thing. How do I do it when I don't have the money? How do you move into the end? We're just going to take that little how gun and point it at something else. Everything's good. Remember, at the end of every day in Genesis, God said, hey, let there be something that's good. Day 2, let there be something different. Good. Day 3, let there be something else different. Good. Day 4, let there be something else. What? Different. Good. Right? At no point in Genesis did God say, let's do a better fucking job. Right? Let's make something better. Right? Different is better than better. Look at Genesis. Every day there's a different class of shit that was made. Right? And then at day 7, what did God say? Does anyone know? Very good. Everything. This is all very good. Or was it day 6? Whatever it is. At the final day, God said, this is very good. Very good. Right? Now, here's the cool thing. Don't get it into the house. It is all very good. It says Eshali. That's right. So here's the cool thing. As soon as so the word house, some people say, never ask a why question. Can't do a how question. Whys are absolutely wonderful if they're asked in the right direction. So we're house. How am I going to make her love me more? How am I going to make her know that I love her more? How do I make it so that she knows I love her better than anyone else that she's ever loved them back? It just gets nuts, right?
Yeah.
Versus radio. How do I surrender to the state of happy, loving husband? Made this amazing meal yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, it had nothing to do with proving my love and devotion to her or having
Or
her.
the amount of prep work that I did.
Exactly. Right. But it was just good fun.
It was
right?
a yummy meal.
Surrendering to the state of happy, loving husband. We both had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Doing shit together, eating it, and having some farts afterwards. So.
From the cabbage. Yeah.
So let's continue. Terry, this is a great question. Just move that how gun someplace else. Say no to the how. Like, how's it going to happen? How do I say yes? You say no to the how there. You say yes to the how did it happen. So more on that
Without
to come.
figuring it out.
Without figuring it out. No figuring.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Excellent. The next question's from Ashley in Dream Driven Day. Get more gold.
There's another one in there.
And Ashley says, how to get more gold when I get gold every day. Good on ya.
I love different. Sizzle, yo. I love different is better than better. I'm a fan. I'm like really nuts about it, you know. So how do I get more gold? How do you get different gold? We were just talking this morning. There's a thing, you know, this whole state of dopamine that we explore in dreamdrivenday.com, right? Dopamine likes variety. Dopamine likes novelty. Right? And here's the thing. If you don't give yourself room for actual novelty, you'll go like you were talking about, hey, I can add wine in at breakfast time. Right? And that wine could be anything.
Yeah,
right?
got ya.
Here's the thing, because it's like, right,
that becomes the novelty.
That becomes the novelty.
Yeah,
like
right.
wine and Cheerios.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, imagine the fun, right?
Yeah.
But when you start going, radio, what do I want? I actually want some variety. Yeah, we just got a coffee machine. That's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of variety. But a couple years ago, like we pretty much stayed at home. We both work from home, and we did this Adventure Monday thing.
Yes.
And talk about a blast, because it's only one day a week, half a day a week actually. But we'd go out and have an adventure and eat a meal someplace strange. Sometimes it was a good meal, sometimes it was a shit meal. Didn't matter, because we were someplace different, just having some fun, right? So here's a good one. How do you get more gold? When you get gold every day, just give life to different gold, right? That's good fun. Sort of like Dr. Brian playing a little bit of Monica in my life, right? Just So let us continue, Victoria.
Okay,
Triple D, Lisa,
Thanks,
and
Ashley,
Rock.
for your question. The next question's from Laura on Facebook. Does Neville ever say ... And Laura's got, does Neville ever say specifically that we are not our body?
Cool. Neville says in every lecture and everything he writes, as far as I can tell, what you are is your awareness of being as God. Now, here's the cool thing. Awareness of being as God, at the center of it all, there's only one I am, imagining everything, all this good shit. Now, here's the goody thing. Start to discover where you're different, right? At the core, awareness of being is God. Now, you start, if you want to have the adventure of a lifetime, we get to choose our own adventures. Some want to be married, some want to be single. Some want to have puppies, some want to have cats, some want to have Chinese, some want to have Thai, some want to have Chinese on a Monday, Thai on a Thursday. Right? Some people want to tie it on at breakfast time. Right? You can have a lot of fun. And the cool thing is, whenever you're not your body. but your body's one of the ways in which you've individualized yourself, right? Your awareness of being is God. How you are aware of anything being is where you start to explore difference. God being infinite in potential gets to be infinite in actuality by exploring different things differently. I look at this iPad, I consider it the absolute blessing. I can talk to my dad, I can text and send shit to my mom, we can play with you guys. Some people go, that's destroying the world. What we need to do is burn all the iPads and then print more books and destroy trees. I go, fudge sickles, man. I carry 2,000 books with me from here to the cottage, right?
Yeah.
I have this $2,000 torch, and I use it to walk, a flashlight in the U.S., and I use it to walk to the cottage. And then I can watch Raymond Reddington. I can watch my buddy Frank. I can read 2,000 different books.
Yeah, being a library.
Yeah. Versus, oh, that book's back on the shelf. I'll holler real loud to Victoria, comes outside, walks over and says, what do you want? I said, I need a book. Then she'll walk back, get the book, walk back, because she's an obedient wife.
She's very obedient.
Right?
Yeah.
Or, right?
Yeah.
Here's that whole thing. Did Neville ever say specifically you're not your body? Neville said what you are is what gives life. You can give life to bitching and moaning and blaming, or you can give life to something else. And that's what's fun, because some people, they go, well, the body's my enemy. What I am is a spiritual being having a physical experience and all this head shit. Versus, I just want you to notice you're God having an adventure. The adventure is where you get to explore different, and different's fun, because for anyone to go, well, it's better to be a man than a woman. It's better to be white instead of black. It's better to be a snowflake instead of a piece of coal. Well, if you're a piece of coal in Australia, you get carbon points. Right? I don't even know what a carbon point is, but my buddy Cube says you're going to be able to buy shit with them. So let me get this right. I can buy shit with carbon points. Right? It's just nuts. Versus, what do you want to give life to? There's the fun thing. Your body, anything that you can sense with your senses is what you've set in motion. This, I set in motion. Wow. But it doesn't mean I don't love it, take care of it, enjoy it. Right? So, old Ashley is a disobedient woman.
And Brian said it's great being a disobedient husband, an obedient husband sometimes.
Hoo-ha.
Yes. Okay, so that was for Laura. Thanks very much for your question, Laura.
All right.
And the last question today is from a frustrated freedom finder. My 3 questions,
I made the name up. This is so cool.
And frustrated freedom finder says, my 3 questions are, how can I find freedom?
Freedom.
How can I manifest health? And how do I manifest intimacy?
That's right. Sometimes the clothes don't make the man. Right? That's what I want you to play next for me, Dr. Brian. Okay. All right. So, ready?
Yes.
Cool. I picked these 3 because these are ones that have shown up across my desk repeatedly this week, right? Freedom, health, intimacy. In other words, conceptuals.
Yes.
Right? I am not a fan of conceptuals, right? I'm a fan of your day. So I made a little podcast today. And one of the things that I brought up in the podcast was related to this. Yeah, I want you to get how real you are by getting how real your day is. Because if you're playing it any chunk size other than your day, you're probably going, things aren't as good as I want. I want to make things better. Right? I can almost promise you this. I have been fucking around with this for 20 plus years. I'm looking at shit showing up on Facebook 7-8 years ago, and I keep posting where DDD came from. And it really is just these little comments I was making 7, 8, 10, 14 years ago at times. This is where Triple D came from. I wish I could share with you a video of Bruce humping the pillow, right? I mean, yeah, anyway.
Okay.
All right. What do I think?
Emmett's not making himself available. So
what do I think of Joe Weldon whenever
pillow.
Bruce humps the pillow, right?
Yes.
I know. Victoria's yes. All right. So here's the thing. Freedom, health, intimacy, because here's what happens. I'll run with health. How do I manifest health? Right, I got a little health and healing pack. I think it's $20 or something. Really worth getting. But how do I manifest health? And I say, cool, what's going on? So, well, I'm worried about health. And I say, cool, what's going on? So, well, I'm worried about I don't know, loogie, cancer, pick one of the big ones, herpes, syphilis if you're real active, right?
You're real active.
But I notice there's specific threats in this vagueness of what do I want? Vagueness, right? So here's my thing. Whatever your question is, I always come back to this. Drill it into your day. What do you want different about your day? I don't want your life to get better. I don't want anyone's life to get better. But if you're watching this and you're saying, Mr. 20 is going to help me get my life better. No, I ain't, right? Because for you to go better means you have to go anti-worse. If you go anti-worse, now you're at war.
Yeah, yeah.
I can promise you. Like if we go, watch this, Victoria, I want our relationship to be better. You know where this is going, right? It is automatically going to shit. Right? No, it's not that you're doing a bad job.
It's automatically going to it's over.
It's exactly, right? You know what? I think we can do a better job.
Yeah.
Rightio.
Yeah.
See, here's what I noticed. We pay different people to do things around here. We call them the help. Right?
20 does.
Right. I do, right?
I call them Alison, Carstens, Tim.
I call them all the help, right? And I notice some members of the help are good at one thing. Some members of the help are good at other things.
Yes.
I don't go, any member of the help is better than the other help. I just go, right, that help is effective there. That help is effective there. They're effective where? In different places, right? What's better, a crayon or an egg, right? If I'm leaving a message for Victoria, it would be very different to use it with an egg, right? Dear Vic, see, if I leave you a message with an egg, it's so much easier with a crayon. On the other hand, if I want to give you a good lunch, I don't give you...
Don't cook my crayon.
I don't cook the crayons, by the way. So I want to know how... See, this is how I can tell how old you are. When Victoria and I were kids, they made crayons. You get the 64-pack. And in the 64-pack of crayons, one of the colors was called flesh. Right? They don't have that one anymore. What they have now is peach.
Yeah.
Right? It's because everyone's a snowflake.
Right?
And it's like everyone's offended about everything. It's like, all right, I get it. It's just... So do we have 4 different colors of flesh now? Do we have But then that would exclude the olive-colored people. Because they come from the land of olives. So we need 5 different colors of flesh. So we need olive, black, brown, and yellow. And peach. And it just goes nuts, right?
Yeah.
On the other hand, can we just go, radio? Right, they never had my colors, right? They have 24 colors of flesh. 24 colors of flesh in the box. 24 colors of flesh. Somebody's going to tune in right now and go, yeah, you know what? His buddy really did have the house where they wanted to do Silence of the Lambs. It's a true story. You guys have heard about him in Triple D. Anyway, where the hell was I going with all that? Drill it into your day. Whatever it is you want. Health. Nebulous concept. Right? That you probably will chase with specific products to get rid of specific things. I want you to nail specifics in a way. Silence of the Hams. Sizzle, you just made my day. Anything dealing with pig. Tabitha, welcome to the show. You have no idea what you walked into. Anyway, drill it into your day. Freedom. Sizzle and I were just beginning to have a chat about freedom. And this whole thing with freedom. And what's cool is he knows this. What do you want to have different in your day? That takes freedom, nebulous concept, and brings it down to whoa. Yeah, you know what I want to have?
Specific things.
Yeah, nail some specifics in your day. And this whole thing of really, I love my body, don't I? Right?
He loves his body.
I really do.
He shows it off every day to me.
Yeah, look at this body, Seth. Right?
And it's freezing winter. And I go, put a dressing gown on, man. You make me cold just looking at you.
Yeah, just to touch it, right? So, but what do I want? Right? What do I want? What do I want? I drill it into my day. I want to have a body that I feel good about, that she looks at and goes, damn, that she can't keep her hand off of. That kind of thing. Let's talk about money. How do I manifest money? What do you want to have different in your day? See, I'd suggest imagine up ways that you can enjoy money in your day. I love making a sale. Right? I love when I sit down and I see somebody paid an invoice. I love when I sit down and it's like somebody bought some shit. Coolio, right? I love being able to go to the store and go, you know what? I'm buying the good tomatoes, right? because she likes them. She likes the tomatoes with the sticks on them, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Fine tomatoes.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so we'll take that and compost it. That's all right. But it's like, righty-o. And I'm going to grab the intimacy thing real quick because people get all screwed up with howtomanifestlove.com. Well, they don't get screwed up with howtomanifestlove.com. That's a crass commercial. I just sneak it in there. Howtomanifestlove.com.
Yeah.
Howtomanifestlove.com. Right? But this whole thing with intimacy, right? So people say, I want to have what you and Victoria have. And I say, cool, right? Imagine up a yummy lunch. Right? I imagine a per yum at lunch. That's an intimate moment. Let's ask her. Yesterday's lunch
was absolutely delicious. Yeah.
And she
And
did
it's different.
And she did all the cutting.
I don't think you've made that for me before, like that.
No, I haven't. It's like, you know what? I've just imagined up something super yum and threw away my first idea.
And half a pack of coriander.
Yeah. Yeah. She said, yeah, we got to use this up. And I went, right. Use it up. So, different. So I'm at the pool, right? And, oh no, sorry. No, this was at the meat shop yesterday.
The butchers.
Yeah, and there's a guy in the flesh shop. And I'm getting flesh for yesterday, flesh for today, and flesh for tomorrow.
What colour?
Well, today's is like salmon colored. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is salmon a flesh color?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know it was in the box. Right? Dr. Brian, help me out, buddy. Right?
Yes.
So all these different colors of flesh. What about chicken? Because if we're going to do flesh, anyway, let's stay on target 20.
Yeah.
So this guy, I'm getting my first thing, my second thing, my third thing, and I told him, I says, look, you know, I eat two things. I eat food, and I eat what food eats. And he just looks at me and says, food is what you buy in this shop. What food eats is what you buy next door. Right? That's the greengrocers, by the way.
Yes.
And he looks at me and goes, I've never looked at it that way. That's different. I said, different will change your life.
That was Bernie. Bernie the butcher.
No. That was the other guy in the shop.
I thought
Bernie was probably listening in, like rapt attention. I sell food. They sell what food eats.
Yeah.
Damn right. So.
Very cool.
Yeah, drill into your day. So, coral different will change your life.
Yeah. Cool. So what we'd like to know is tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bits.
That's right.
Well, I liked it. Oh, Bruce, the
Jesus.
first question, how do I stop winning so much? Because I really didn't understand it at first, but I get how you've sort of said, well, this is what...
This is going to be a different
do
show.
these dicky things to stop winning.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Boom.
So that was my hashtag strawberry bit. What about you?
I didn't even drink any of my water.
Ow, you're sitting on my hair, Bruce.
All right. So what was my strawberry bit for today?
When you're ready, that is.
When I'm ready, I just found my dog looking outside. You know what? So I'm going to give them. Can I give them a little peek into our conversation about the whole different thing?
Yeah.
Yes. You seek novelty. Okay? Novelty. Dopamine is the state of novelty. Okay? The state of different begins with you. You give you status. How do you give you status? You own your day. Right? How do you give you status? You take credit. How do you give you status? You determine what you're going to give life to. You determine what you make time for. This is how you give yourself status. You notice this is a very different way of life, right? Thanks, Lisa. On the other hand, so we always start with status and we chunk down a little bit to dopamine. Most people lead with dopamine. This is why they have suck shit lives. They're chasing happiness. If you lead with dopamine, you chase happiness. You chase higher score. You chase a badge. You chase a title. You chase your special person. You chase. If dopamine leads. If status leads, I already talked about that. If status leads and then you bring in some dopamine, you get to go, righty-o. Different is. You've watched her light up. Rewind this like 10 minutes and watch it again. Whenever she says, you never made it like that before. Right? Why is laundry the most expensive clothing on the planet by weight? Right? An ounce of laundry can be $400. right? Why? It's called different, right? Yeah. Why is it that new music comes out? Are we? Yeah. Why is everybody on Netflix and Amazon Prime and or Apple Music or Stan? Different. You want some different. It's not like, hey, let's watch that again, right? Why is there? Why were there? There's 9 seasons to The Blacklist. There were 43 seasons to Days of Our Lives. I can tell you something. Stefano dies, and then comes back, and then dies again, and then John Black. He does something. It's just fuck. It's the same shit, but it's different, right? Play with different. Play with different. Play with different. Play with different. That's all I got. Drill into your day with different.
Sweet.
By the way, Dream Driven Day, right? We're working on all the scheduling and stuff for the next one. You're going to be able to sign up starting in July, right? But stay tuned. We're offering some very different things this time.
Yes.
So,
Cool.
all right. That's what I
Okay, you guys. So while you finish typing in your hashtag story bits, go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Yes, and here's what's going to happen. If you, right, go there and you put your name in the box and we'll send you the email. Coral says send me an invoice, will do, right? But we got to figure out for what.
Yeah, because it's different,
Right?
Coral.
It's different. Different driven day, says Joelle.
Yeah.
Damn right. So ready? So
Yes.
you go to easymanifestingmethods.com and you sign up for the little freebie thing there. We'll send you something every day till one of us dies, right? But you have to click the confirmation link. You may find it in your inbox. It may go into your promotions if you're in Gmail, or spam if you've got all your security settings in the fucked up way, right? Seriously, people send me things, and it's got and I can tell that you've got security to the max. It's like, rightio. You tell me you don't own anything. Why do you have security to the max? You make it impossible to write back. But anyway, click the link. You get the shit. Next, Victoria.
Okay.
All right.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Do something different. Do it today. Do something different, or if you've already done it, get it for someone else just for fun. Like, don't share your copy. That's not nice. I had somebody really nice this week say, hey, I just bought Dream Driven Day. I got it for $20. I got it at this place. I don't think it's you. What should I do? And I wrote back, first, hey, thanks.
Wow.
Second, get your money back. Third, invest the whole amount, because a buck a day is real worth it, right? Because I don't deal with people who buy it someplace else. But I
They
appreciate...
bought Dream Driven Day.
I'm not Dream Driven. Sorry, ManifestingMasteryCourse.com. I'm sure
Right.
someone will still Dream Driven Day sooner or later, too. But that's okay, because you miss out on all the good shit if you don't connect with me.
That's right.
That's right. Anyway, so how cool is that? Like, that email made my day. Because it's like, you know what? I just bought ManifestingMasteryCourse.com off these other people. And, get your money back. Right?
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right, because here's the other thing. Ready? Fun.
Yeah.
I'm just a massive fan of fun. If you find yourself doing anything but fun, you're probably not chunking into your day. You're probably not playing with different. Anyway, Victoria.
Okay.
These are pretty expensive by weight.
The Lululemons.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you guys.
Have a lovely
Thanks.
day, everyone.
Have a great day.